Hello and welcome to our webinar series IT Experts Unplugged. We are Urion Consulting. We connect you to the right IT contractor or team to get your projects done. In the IT Experts Unplugged live series, we'll speak on a variety of topics with exciting speakers working in and around the IT industry. You will have the opportunity to hear about new trends in the industry and ask your questions live to our guests. Use the comments function to ask your questions to our panelists, and we will ask them for you during our Q&A session at the end. If you have any trouble connecting to the webinar stream, please take a moment to refresh your browser. With that, I would like to introduce the speaker, Mariyana Vasileva. Mariana works as a talent acquisition director for the company Digitanity. Her education includes a high school degree in mathematics, a bachelor's and master's degree in industrial engineering, followed by a second master's degree in finance. She got into HR and recruitment in 2009 and has been working in the IT recruitment fields ever since. So, Mariana, welcome. Can you please tell us something about you and why you chose the IT recruitment field, and what is your key expertise there?
Hello, everyone. It is a pleasure for me to be taking part in this webinar and to share my knowledge on the topic. I hope today's conversation will bring value to all listeners, so please enjoy. So I have always felt a deep connection to people and a talent for communication, negotiation, and problem solving. My responsibilities and competence include everything from talent acquisition, retention, and HR market research to building and organizing processes, strategies, client relations, company events, branding, and overall company development. I can honestly say that I love my job. I love speaking with people and contributing to their lives by helping their career and business development. Uh, Dikhas, you're on mute.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes. So,
Yes.
yeah, you recruit IT experts who work for companies located offshore and nearshore. Um, let's go over some of the main challenges that you face, starting with the cultural aspect. How important is the cultural match for the work process?
So at the beginning of a new client partnership, there is always a period of getting to know each other and adjusting. Every business has technical specification depending on the project and its needs. On the other hand, um, every organization has its individual culture, company HR policy, and a certain type of people working there. Those people share particular values and goals that unite them and contribute to a friendly and family like atmosphere. Sometimes, depending on the technical and personality requirements, we recruiters may find it hard to find the right person who correlates to both and matches the culture and understanding of the client's business, which comes from a completely different country and character.
I see. Okay. So are companies always clear on what to expect, on what experts they need to get their projects started?
There are also some cases at the beginning of getting to know a client. We lack enough information about them and their roles. When those roles are urgent to be filled, we need to kick off the process right away. Sometimes we are unable to gather as much insight, and this comes as a bit of a struggle when we are speaking with candidates. This is why it's very important in the initial meetings with the business to be aware and ask the right technical, culture, business, and structure questions to be able to provide as much information um, to potential candidates as this is vital for winning them over. This is also plays a very important role, and the specialists from wasting time with unsuitable matches. As a result, you building trust on all sides, and this proves to make things easier to reach our shared goals.
Great. And what if the company knows that they need people, but their technical requirements shift or are unclear?
Mm, Another challenge I can think of, which is not common, is when a business knows they have resources, needs, is when a business knows they have resource needs, but struggles to clarify the scope and technical requirements of them. And this is usually leads to last minute changes in the role type or shift and requirements, and as a result, we lose candidates and time. An experienced, an experienced and useful talent acquisition specialist needs to be able to find the right approach with the client from the beginning to help them define the actual size and type of resource they need.
I see. So, can you name a challenge that you face when recruiting for overseas clients? I know that this is a pretty specific thing with overseas clients.
Okay. When working with offshore business, the time difference is often bound to appear as a difficulty when scheduling some of the interviews. Our needs to be flexible between the process to ensure the successful completion of the interview stages. As middle points for both candidates and clients, I often need to compromise and help both sides accommodate their schedules. With time and experience, you find better approaches and ways for these small issues to work, and things are a lot easier. For me, this is something that I love, and a successfully finished job is always a motivating and a rewarding experience for me.
Yes, you would think that time difference isn't such a big such a big issue, but obviously sometimes it is. So, how do you ensure a smooth and successful recruitment for both candidates and clients? Can you elaborate more on that?
Um, the IT field is quite dynamic, and often clients are busy due to different reasons and are not always as responsive and decisive as they need to be. On the other hand, some candidates are actively looking for a job, and as the market is very competitive, things need to move at a faster pace. Here, you need to know how to maneuver and chase them for a response in a way that is not as overwhelming for them. For this purpose, you need to apply good people skills to achieve what is needed from the business and to be able to smoothly communicate and ease the candidates who are in hurry.
I see. And how important is hitting the right match between client needs and the person or the team's expertise?
Um, the right match in a business is always crucial, as good quality people with the right mindset and trusting relationship with the employer always bring great value and success to the organization. This, of course, can be achieved only with the same amount of dedication on the company side as well. If you can overcome all of the challenges from the previous point we spoke about and carefully lead both candidates and client um, into understanding each other. This will always result in finding the right fit employee for an organization and the right match project employer for a person. This is definitely calls for some solid psychology skills and, of course, good experience and practice from the talent acquisition expert side.
Great. Well, I will use the shift in topic. So we are going to speak a little bit more into motivation, about motivation in a while, but I would like to use this pause in order to encourage the audience to also ask us questions while we're live, and submit their questions through the platform that you're watching us, whether it be YouTube or Facebook. So, Mariana, can you tell us how do you keep IT specialists you recruit motivated while working remotely for their offshore or nearshore clients?
Um, okay, let me start by emphasizing once more the importance of finding the right match between a specialist and client and their project. If a project is interesting, of course, meaningful and fun for a person, then they will be motivated and self-driven to contribute um, and be part of the team and job. I believe this is most important part, which in a lot of cases overcomes distance, different cultures, and possible misunderstanding. In the other words, shared goals and dreams bring different people together. Apart from this, the tips and actionable piece of advice I can share are, for example, the first and for me, the most important is to try to ensure a good level of communication with the employee and the client. What this mean? A good practice is to have regular one-to-one well-being reviews every few months with each employee to ensure that everything is going well. Ask them about positive and negative encounters they face and how they are feeling about their work, project, line manager, and team. Also, try to make sure you gather as much insight as possible and prevent any possible misunderstanding and arising concerns and issues. It is really important to take into consideration and recommendations for improvement and problem solving that may be shared with you. Also, the same goes for clients. Regular meetings with the clients to understand their vision for the team and how they feel about the employee, which is important. As the middle person, every HR specialist needs to be able to understand the perspective and vision of both sides and help them smoothly meet in the middle. Other example, and probably also really important, and I think this is a crucial to support and help the client in making the employee feel like an equal part of their team, even with the distant at hand. As a part of the field for many years, I have faced quite a lot of cases where an offshore and nearshore employee or team may feel a bit neglected or not as equal as the rest of the client's in-house team. There are a lot of little and large steps that can be taken to ensure equality in terms of work, opportunity, values, and company employee policies, of course. As a result, you will have transparent and trustful working relationship, well-managed employee processes, and a very positive work atmosphere for which the HR specialist will look after. Um, Another thing is something that has a great impact on the IT professionals is to stimulate them to learn new technologies and skills. The best way is to um, the best way is to support them and give them the opportunity through their client by including the possibility, of course, and conference attendance because this is really important. Um, Finally, I can say is organizing regular team building events um, like office gatherings, mean and fun activities. Such acquisition help people get to know each other and be more comfortable on their everyday communication. This makes you feel a certain amount of belonging to the company and your team, of course.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, it definitely makes a big difference. So, what would be the benefits of building your own team versus outsourcing projects to a company in terms of motivation and quality of work and commitment? This is something that interests a lot of people.
Uh, Okay, building your own team definitely comes with a lot more dedication, loyalty, and diligence from the employee side. This method allows you to directly access top talents from offshore and nearshore markets without the preliminary preparation and initial brand visibility. Having your own team, even though remotely, um, means these employees are yours and are treated as such. They're specifically handpicked by you to correspond to your exact technical needs, values, and culture with their relatable personality, vision, and aims. These talents are integrated right into your company and work, and you share common goals. The human nature of a person is to feel like part of a society, a group of people, or a family. This need to belong always result in more commitment and diligence towards the group. In our case, employer that you are part of rather than client that you temporarily work with. Being part of the organization and team gives you better quality of the work itself. Also, being employee rather than a temporary resource allows you more insight and more vision on your contribution to the project. Usually, good results bring additional remuneration our benefits, personal recognition, and career development, which is the main source of motivating everyone.
Yeah, great. Thank you very much for those replies. Now I will direct the microphone to our audience and give you a little bit of break while they are asking their questions. I would like to encourage everyone to type in their questions in the platform through which you are watching the live stream, so that we can ask them directly to Mariyana Vasileva, HR for Digitanity. And now we have the first question that we would like to ask to Mariana. How do you see the future development of outsourcing as a whole? Is there a way to get the benefits for both outsourcing and building your own teams? This is quite an interesting question.
Um, Okay, I believe that outsourcing nowadays is engraved in every business model and has become a go-to method, especially in the IT field. In the near future, I believe it will grow to become even more used and beneficial for organization. And as technology has proved to be an inseparable part of our daily lives, more and more people will find interest and a career path in this sector, which will lead to more countries aiming to become a delivery source. As we already discussed, there is a wide range of benefits that come with building your own outsourced team. Most importantly, I think, is the time and money saving concept. This is a game changing benefit which the build, operate, transfer both model that we at Digitanity have successfully applied over the last few years has proven to be a significant and positive change in our clients' journey. What else? Our bot method helps when they are growing IT demands, but budget limitation um, for in-house hiring. At the same time, it allows business to have more control over projects and have access to top talent and market without the beforehand needed brand visibility in Europe. This method is win-win. For me, it will prove to be the future number one choice for offshore and nearshore businesses. So this is what I think about the question.
Perfect. Thank you very much. So I would like to encourage everyone to ask their questions. We had a number of questions popping out here, but we will choose just one more to to finalize this Q&A session. And in case there were any questions that remained unanswered, we will answer those by email. So don't worry, we've got you covered. So to wrap up, can you tell us, how do you deal with issues between clients and the employee, and how do you prevent that kind of issues?
Okay. I would say that all the tips and advice from the last point apply with full force here as well. Again, good communication is not just important, it is crucial for such a partnership. Um, this is why I would once again urge you to ensure that there are regular and transparent conversation with both sides. This really will help with expectation alignment and will prevent disappointment on both sides. Of course, nothing makes you feel as reassured and trusting as speaking with someone face to face. We would like always advise our clients to bring their employees to their country for a visit or to come and see them here. Such gatherings help both the business and the employee to get to know each other in a working as well as non-working environment. This helps this helps them learn more about each other, culture, values, and benefits, and help shorten the large distance. For this reason, always my team and I have done our best to help support and accommodate such visit by assisting with everything we can. For example, hotel booking, airport shuttles, dinners, or lunches with the team, and advice of fun activities for the whole team. So this is what I can share with the audience.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Mariana. It was a pleasure to have you during our IT Experts Unplugged webinar. And I would like to thank, yes?
Thank you for having me today, and I hope this discussion was interesting for everyone. Once again, it was an honor speaking to you today, and I wish you a successful and happy rest of the day to everyone.
Great. Thank you very much, Mariana. And thank you all for staying with us for this episode of IT Experts Unplugged. And I would like to give a message to all business owners, directors, C-level officers that are watching this. This is your chance to start your BOT business and register for a free call to assess if this BOT model that Mariana spoke about is fits your business needs. So I would encourage you to book your free call by following the link in the description of this current webinar. And with that, I would like to thank you for attending today's webinar, and we look forward to speaking with you soon. Thank you and have a great day.